Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Libra, for your meditative session, I got the 9 of Wands. This card speaks about remaining like resilient, even though it's like a time of upheaval or a time of challenge. And I feel like a really tired energy, right? I don't know if it's like, I don't know if some of you, I think some of you are feeling tired already, and I think some of you are just like feeling even more persistent and even more like ready to keep taking it on. Like, I think it's going to be a different mood for both of you guys. I think like some of you though are definitely feeling fatigued, and some of you guys are like wondering when this is kind of going to be over. This like uphill, this like time of, upheaval, right? But this card speaks about, being given like impossible trials. So I feel like that's where I'm getting like this fatigue. Do you see how like the house is not even really a house? It's like, do you see it's like everything there isn't what it really seems to be? Like even the fence is like not what it is. The house isn't what it is. Her doll is like magical. Like there's a lot of, I think, things going on that I feel like you feel like are impossible. Or it's like, why am I being given this like right now? You know what I mean? Like this kind of, I don't know, yeah, like you can't find any meaning why it's being given to you, why it's raining so hard on you, do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just have to keep going, right? So that's what I'm getting for your meditative session, Libra. Let's pull some more and see what we get. So Libra, I feel like you have 2 4s starting off your reading, and I feel like this is like a message for you. I feel like this reading is a message for you guys to know that just like to hold on a little bit longer because you're almost there, right? Like the whole purpose of this is not for you to know. With knowledge in reverse and the maiden, it's like I don't think there's any logical like explanation for what's going on right now. Remember how I was saying like you're being given impossible tasks at this time, and you're being told to like keep persisting and keep going even though it like doesn't really make any sense? That's like the vibe that I'm getting. It's like, don't try to understand what's going on right now, just keep going, right? Because there's reasons for this happening. And I feel like it's like fine tuning you, right? Because you guys got three 11s, right? You got the body and mind 11, emotions and intellect 11, and masculine and feminine 11, right? With the Ace of Wands. So I feel like I'm being told to tell you that the reason for these things, again, there's no logical explanation. Don't go looking for like why things are happening the way they're happening, because again, it's like it will not make any sense. Like sometimes I feel like this is a chaos, right? There's like a chaotic energy, and it's like the reason it might seem chaotic is because there is no logical explanation behind it. But again, there's like, again, for these impossible tasks that you're being given, for all these trials that you're being given, I feel like it's just to show you that you're like in Empress-Emperor mode, right? Like you got the 4 and the 4. So you have the Mother and then the 4 of Cups. I feel like this 4 of Cups is all about like self-reflection and realizing that like, I feel like it's like realizing how much you love yourself, even though like you have this scar on your face, right? Even though like you've been given, again, impossible tasks, even though again you've been given a lot of trials and like tribulations, and like, you know what I'm saying, like you're, again, impossible tasks and things that don't make any sense. There's no logic behind it. It's just chaos. And it's like they want you to understand how I feel like how stable and like resilient you really are. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just there so you can look at yourself and be like, wow, like I did that. Like, wow, like I am literally like powerful enough to have gone through all of that and still stayed in this energy, or that has made me become this person, and that's why I am like sitting on this like throne, right? Because I was able to get through all of that. So I feel like there is going to be a time of like you basking in the fact that you were able to get through this time. But at the same time, it's like if you're still going through these impossible tasks, like things that are happening that make no sense in your life, I feel like they just want you to know that it's not supposed to. With knowledge in reverse, it's like it's not supposed to. Just continue on the journey. With the maiden, it's like just keep going, because again, I just feel like there's nothing that you can really do either to help. There's nothing you can do except stay stable, right? And stay in the Empress mode. And I'm like, what is coming for you? Like, what do you get for this, right? Like, how, because I feel like this Eight of Pentacles, she's grabbing a pearl. So it's like, you are going to get something from this, but what is it? And I got clarified by the Sun. And I feel like the Sun is all about, like, it's the happiest card in the deck, right? It like is a promise that like blessings are coming. It's a promise that like happiness is coming. It's a promise that the sun will like shine again. If you remember the card from the meditative session, right? Hold on. It was kind of like this card, and it was about chaos, right? I feel like this is the chaos that you're in, right? And again, there's no logical explanation for what's going on, I feel, but with the sun coming out as like what you will receive at the end of this, I feel like you will receive, like you will get out of this, right? Like you see, like we're going from dark to like the sun, right? From night to day. So it's like you will receive, you will get out of this, right? For whoever needs to hear that, like if you're still in it, it's like you will get out of this, because it's not meant to last. It's just right now. And why do I think this is happening? I think it's I feel like I'm hearing like fine tune everything, because you have the body and mind. So I feel like this, again, it's like testing your body and your mind, like the resilience, right? Emotions and intellect, masculine and feminine, right? It's like, wow, like what you're being taught through this impossible chaos, it's teaching you to like I think rely on yourself only. Like you can only really rely on yourself, and you can only really rely on the fact that you think that something better is going to come from staying. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not dropping down. Like you're not dropping into a page. You're not dropping into like a queen. You're staying at this high level, because it's like, you know what? I have to just not, you know, it's not even about reacting. It's like about being who you are, staying stable in a time of chaos. And I feel like they want you to know this isn't going to last. And two, there's a reason for it. And I feel like the reason is to give you some sort of gift, right? Because again, we have 11, which is like a 2. And you have all these 2s, right? You have the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Coins. So I feel like, again, even though I feel like the past cycle might have been in the dark, do you see again we have like the moon? It's like they're going to transform that, even the darkness for you. Like, do you see how we have 2 different vibes of the nighttime? We have the 5 of Cups where someone's crying under the moon, and then instead of the moon, we have all these stars at night. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like they're going to fix everything and everything's going to change, but it's like, I think it really does matter how you react through this cycle and how stable you remain and how much you just try to like remain in your energy and understand that like you only can rely on yourself at this time, possibly. Like keep relying on like the fact that you are like stable. It doesn't matter how much chaos is around you. Like you're okay, right? And it doesn't have to affect you the way it used to affect you before, where it kind of took you down with it. It's like, you're gonna stay up here, right? You're gonna stay on the top, and everything might fall below you, but you're gonna keep staying on the top. And that's like the beautiful energy that I'm sensing with this. I think it's so beautiful. It's like, you're not gonna fall and let the chaos go. You're not gonna go with them, right? Like you're gonna stay up on the top. And for this, I feel like you're being gifted stuff. Like you're gonna be gifted so many things, right? Your whole reality is gonna change. Like that's what I want to say. Your whole reality is gonna change. Like this person goes from crying to being like under the stars. Do you know what I'm saying? This person goes from like, and I think this is what you learned in this cycle possibly. It's like where you see how they're trying to take this person into the water with them, And like here, it's like they're just resting in the water. That's what I'm getting. It's like the old cycle, this old chaos that used to happen, like this fuckery, that's what I want to say. It used to take you with it, right? And you used to get like so like absorbed, I want to say, into it. And now you're learning that it's okay. Like, you're not going to let it change your reality. You're not going to let it change you. And because you're staying stable, I feel like this is the same person. So because you're remaining stable, your whole reality changes, right? You're not letting it take you anymore, right? And that leads to a whole new brand beginning for you, right? Because again, your whole reality shifts. And I feel like you're going to be gifted love, right? With this Two of Cups. And I feel like you're going to be gifted family, or like a soul tribe, or people who actually like resonate with you and like vibe with you and like respect you, and people who like understand that like stability within you because they have it within them. Do you know what I'm saying? And with the Two of Coins, I see like a mother and a child. I see like love, right? So I feel like a lot of love is coming for you in this new cycle with this Two of Wands. But again, I feel like it's really important for you guys to know that it's because like, one, you remain stable, and two, because I feel like you're learning to kind of like, this is testing like your body and your mind. This is testing your emotions and your intellect, and it's testing the duality between you, like your ego and your soul, your feminine and your masculine aspect, right? So it's like testing all these aspects of yourself, and you're learning how to still remain grounded, right? You're still learning how to remain okay, right? And I think it's funny because we don't have the earth one here. We don't have the heaven and earth, right? And I feel like that's significant because if you don't have this balanced, then you won't be able to be stable. See what I'm saying? And if you don't have your emotions and intellect balanced, you can't stay stable. So again, it's like you're able to remain stable no matter what is being like messed with in this chaos and this chaotic time. And I feel like that's what's really important right now, because you're going to be granted the Sun, the Ace of Wands, balance in all these realms. And again, like Two of Cups, Two of Coins coming out, your reality shifts from like them trying to take you with them to you just being like there, stable on the land, where like even if like nothing's going to come out of the water and grab you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like you're not even going to allow it. It's not even a part of your reality. I don't get how to explain this, but it's like the whole your whole reality shifts. And I don't know if that means like you're going to get taken away from this chaotic place. That's what I would hope. But it's like a move coming up where you move out of this. There's something here about your reality changing like instantly. So yeah, Libra, I really love this reading. Let's pull some advice. Oh my God, guys. So I'm understanding this reading even more. It's exactly what we were talking about, but you guys got another 11, which I love, right? Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. So I feel like, again, it's an aspect, like the reason that this card is coming out is because you're not supposed to be able to like understand it intellectually. That's literally what the card says. It says, you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. And I think it's important because they're saying here that some things cannot be known by the mind, right? They can only be experienced through intuition. They can only be experienced through intuition, right? Which is the body mind. They can only be experienced through the heart. And they can only be experienced through the peripheral senses, which I feel like is the masculine, feminine aspect, the ego and the soul, right? So I feel like, I mean, there's a reason that these three are coming up, and there's a reason that they're saying with this that you're not supposed to understand it. You're supposed to only experience this through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses, and not through like intellect, right? So I feel like that's really important for you guys to understand. Like, it's not meant to be understood intellectually, and that wherever you're being sent to, it's like, again, this is the new reality that's coming for you. But again, it's like, and it's very similar with the blue. The only way that this can be sent to you is by trusting in what you don't know, and just like again, they just want you to keep going. Like, don't stop and try to understand it. Don't try. There's so many things that are happening that you can't see, but that's why you're going to be shifted into this like new reality, right? I feel like you guys also got Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. I think that this is coming up again to, I think it has something to do with this reality, right? Do you see how there's like all these stars like in the back of both of them? And then we have like the star. So I feel like in this new reality, you're being tested a lot now, but you have to trust. And I feel like this is going to be very hard right now on your body, I want to say. Like this chaos is hard on your body. So I feel like when it's saying I love every inch of my body and I love the woman in my life fiercely, this could be talking about like a woman in your life and like how can you like show them love. That like that's what she really talks about. But I feel like what they want you to know is that this chaos is like hard on you, so you have to like take time to rest, right? And I think it's like say positive affirmations for yourself, like it's like a way to kind of go through the chaos is like to say keep positive about yourself, like always again remain in this emperor energy where you're positive about, like you say your affirmations, you meditate, you like remain calm, because again I think you have to know that you're gonna get moved to this like shift in reality. You have to know that. So yeah, Libra, I really love this reading. I love you guys. I hope this resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.